Jy luister na RSG Geldsaake met Moneyweb potgoeie met gasheer Ryk van die Kerk. RSG Geldsaake met Moneyweb. Elke weeksaand tussen 6 en 7.
Redefine is een van die grootste eiendomsgroepe in die land en dit besit 'n uiteenlopende portefeulje van uitsoek eiendomme. En die groep besit verskeie eiendomme in Sandton wat die finansiële middelpunt van ons ekonomie is. Nou Redefine het pas 'n interessante ooreenkoms met die Johannesburgse Metro se padagentskap en ook die Sandton Central Management District gesluit, waardeur dit elektrisiteit aan verkeersligte by verskeie besige kruisings tydens beurtkrag gaan verskaf. Nou ek dink almal weet watter verkeerschaos beurtkrag meebring. En as jy al in Sandton tydens beurtkrag was, dan sal jy weet die strate word een groot parkeerplek. En hierdie inisiatief is dis net nog 'n voorbeeld van hoe die privaat sektor by dienslewering betrokke raak, veral op plaaslike owerheidsvlak. Scott Thornburn is van Redefine. Scott, thank you so much for your time. Tell us about this initiative and why you're doing it.
Hi, Rick. Thank you. Thanks for having me. It actually goes back a while. A lot of the properties owners within Sandton Central, as well as the tenants, form the three SIDs within Sandton Central. Going back to 2009, when load shedding sort of became a reality for the first time, but hard to believe it was so long ago, but it was. We actually had this idea to use our generators within the properties to run the robots when they ran out of power. However, at the time, JRA was a bit worried about having access to our buildings if there was problems with the maintenance and that. So we actually didn't come right in 2009. When it got a little bit worse in 2022, 2023, we again approached the JRA, the acting GM Louis Nell, and we actually got a great amount of traction. Initially, we donated 6 UPSs and we put those in 2009, we put those at intersections, which helped, but we had to implement pointsmen and it was very costly for us to supplement to make sure people could get in and out of Sandton. The 2022-2023 discussion was very positive. As you say, if we all have the same goals, we can get there very easily. As of today, all the corporates jumped in, including Redefine. For us, it really resonates with us because we're always opting for the upside. And we're looking to make a difference wherever our properties are. So we've looked after 3 intersections. The initial intersection was in Vestec, the corner of Rivonia and Sandton Drive, where they sponsored the first one and also looked after the very first contract. Since then, we have now done 24 out of 30 intersections in Sandton, which is about 80% of the precinct, which makes a huge difference to the traffic within the precinct. That was since May 2023, and we expect by July 2024 to hopefully have 100% within the Sandton Central District completed. In other words, all our intersections.
How's the relationship with the Joburg Metro and the road agency? Because this must be quite an embarrassing situation for the city, because Sandton is the center of, the financial district of the country. It's one of our flagship areas in Joburg as well. And now the private sector needs to do basic things like keep the traffic lights on.
Yes, there's a positive side to that. So with our Sandton Central Precinct, and I must give kudos to Elaine Jack, who is our manager, we have a very good relationship with JRA. If we didn't have that relationship, we wouldn't have got this initiative off. We've got to deal with the cards that we've dealt with. We've got to make sure that we make the most of it. So we have got very good relationships with them and Eskom. You'll note within Sandton Central, the roads are in better condition than elsewhere. We get quite good service. We've got a service contract with them. So it's actually quite a positive relationship. And this initiative has grown. So what the JRA have done is that they're doing it in other precincts as well. Rosebank, where we're also big property owners, we're looking after a traffic light there. And soon there'll also be 50-60% of their traffic lights will also be done through this initiative. You've got to also remember that to make the robot ready, JRA does have to do quite a lot of work. In other words, they can plug into our generators. So it's not just one-sided where we have to do all the expense and the work. So JRI in this instance has really come to the party.
This whole initiative came through the Sandton Central Management District, and it's an organisation, just a body representing many big businesses in Sandton, and it does a lot more than just keep the traffic lights on. It also cleans the place, and it also try and prevent crime. So has the Sandton community pulled together to try and, keep Sandton as a very, very clean, nice-looking, efficient suburb?
Right, definitely. This actually city improvement districts. There are 3 of them, but we sit on one board covering the entire area. It's been in existence since about 2001. So it's not a new organization which has just started. It's probably one of the strongest cities in the country. And if you come to Sandton, you'll see that there is a lot of it's not like elsewhere. So we have to compete with other places where they can look after their own roads, because it is still the center of our economy. I agree with you there.
Scott,
so yes, we do all those other items and at our expense, but it's worth it for our investments and our tenants within the district.
Scott, dankie vir jou tyd. Dit was Scott Thornburn, hy is van Redefine.
Jy het geluister na RSG Geldsaake met Moneyweb Potgoe elke weeksdag om 7 namiddag. Vir meer Moneyweb Potgoe, besoek moneyweb.co.za of laai die toepassing af en volg Moneyweb News om daagliks op hoogte te bly.